Hello, and don't forget that I'm Lube, and today is the very delayed market watch video for the 30th. But do not worry, because this video will actually help you if you are a buyer. So either way, I'm going to put it out there. School first, and school and other various activities come before this channel. So let's just get started. Sport Blue 6. If you're looking to cop these, look to spend around $220. Somewhere in between the white infrared and the carmine. So less than the carmine, but more than the white infrared. Yeah, not much else to talk about. I feel like people were overhyping these, but really the supply met the demand for the most part. And then next is the Kobe 9 China. These were barely even moving before they had a US release at $250. So if you're trying to get that and you saw that and you thought, oh, I can move them for that, you kind of messed up, dog. But these should move for around $200. They're still dope, but or $210 maybe, but keep in mind that retail was $180. So yeah, this was a great releases, like a ton of dope releases this week. I copped way too many pairs for not having a current job, but definitely don't tell anyone that. Definitely a bunch of sick releases, and but nothing good for really the resale. The one that you could resell for the most was probably the one that you weren't thinking of. This is the Cali Dunk. Good thing I didn't make this video before the actual releases, because I would have told you that this shoe would have been the highest. So maybe you can just credit everything I say. This is the Cali High Dunk, obviously 10 years after the Cali Low. So, but resale on these, I mean, may below 150, because these sat. If you don't have these, something is, I mean, if you wanted these, you definitely had a shot to grab them. So look at resale to probably at 150 and then slowly rise over time. Then the Roshi Flyknit dropped in a few different colorways. Neo Turquoise really being the main one, because it's kind of playing on that multicolor theme. Pretty sick, actually. Maybe I copped, maybe I didn't. But resale on these retail for about 125. These retail for 125. So resale is I mean, it's gonna be like between 160 and 200. That's just the nature of like a runner. With the Roshi run, it's just like that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna find like a huge variation in prices, but because it's gonna be like limited. Like there's not gonna be that many on the market for sale. Just what it is. But these did kind of move, and you had to be on the ball to grab them on Friday. These come out on the Friday. The first three came out on Saturday, and these also came out on Friday. The triple black foam posit. If you bought these to flip, I pray to God that you can find somebody to buy them for $325 shipped, and you'll be all set. That's the max. You should spend, if you're in the market, look to spend about $300 for the triple black foam posit, and maybe you should rethink your values and your morals, and try and pick up some anthracite foams or some pearl foam, some little actual foam posit. But next, this is probably the release that everyone was trying to flip: the Ironic Bag, ASIC Gel Life 5, Rose Gold, and the Sage. Rose Gold is going for more than the Sage. Rose Golds are hovering around 275 to 300, and then Sages will be 250 to 275, but that will not last long. That will drop over the course of a month and then rise. We should be seeing that soon with the kit football equipment, as there are less and less DS pairs, because everyone like who flips these does not have the bread. So spend your 100 over retail if you missed out, and then if you are trying to flip them, hold on to them as all Ronnie Figs go. Because if you have the original Gel Light 5, the Gel Light 2 Rose Gold, then you cashed out right now. You can get 8 bills for that. But now, the release that's copping for the most, I think, is the A6 Onitsuka Tiger and Offspring collab in the Gel Life 5. This is like the desert pack theme thing. There also was like a GT, I'm not really even sure, a Cool maybe. No, it's not a GT Cool. I don't know. An irrelevant shoe. This shoe, I mean, until there's word of a widespread release, these are probably going to move for about 300, especially since it was UK, so that automatically makes the price higher. But this is really going to be the only one that you can see like a solid profit out of. And so yeah, that's probably the one that you probably didn't even know was even releasing. This is the A6 and Offspring A6 Gel Life 5. Offspring's been putting in work. Don't sleep. So yeah, about $300, $280, $300. If you can find a US seller, maybe a little bit over $3. So maybe wait for a wider release, but usually wider releases are just as hard to get, if not even harder. And then this came out on like Thursday or something. The Roger Federer Tour Vapor 9 White Cement 3, kind of dope. I actually wanted these, but right now they're moving for $4. But definitely wait for the Nike.com pairs to come in, and I think that price will go down to probably about $280. I think that these are going to go down to, because I mean, just got that hybrid feel to it, and people aren't really fucking with that right now. Something I forgot to grab a pick for, the LeBron Cramp Pack, also released in Europe. So I mean, those prices are about staying the same, with the LeBron 11 Elite about $275 or $375, and then actually both of them are moving for about the same price, $375. But of course they'll retail for less. So the only one, I mean, the low is actually worth grabbing from Europe, but I didn't even try because I was out. I mean, I don't really have the time. Everything I caught, so it was personal, so I gotta get back on that grind. So this is the market watch. So don't pray. Like, keep these prices in mind before you go out and spend. Just trying to keep you guys from overpaying, and hope you guys caught what you wanted. And don't forget to stay lubricated. And thank you for all the continued support.